Are we here? Can you guys see me? What up, what up? Let me make sure that everything's good. Let's see. Is the stream quality okay-ish? Because I twinkled a little bit. I had to reduce the quality to 1080p and not 1440 because freaking it was destroying my laptop. My laptop could not handle it a few times ago. But hey guys, good to see ya. A lot of juicy topics today. Really juicy topics. Nothing too crazy, okay? I'm not like breaking friendships or anything, luckily. But who knows? Who knows at this point? I can see you, no hair in your face. Yeah, it was getting really out of hand. I'm a little bit self-conscious of my forehead. That's why I usually like to cover it up, but it's just kind of getting out of hand, to be honest. I was like, I have to freaking comb this back because I cannot see shit. Wrap it up. Okay, I just started. Vision. Nicholas, I just started. Hello, Rock. Nice hair today, bro. I appreciate you, Alex. Mars, my name's Jeff. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Good to see you, Troy's. Oreo Cakesters. Good to see you. Lord Wise Wolf. Aloha. Aloha to you too, good sir. Oh, wow. I haven't streamed in quite a long time. Man, it feels good to be back. I'm definitely going to try to implement more streams in my kind of daily routine. My daily content routine, I should say. So, hopefully, I'll be consistent with that because, there seems to be a pattern of me promising that I'm going to do it, but never actually doing it. So, all right. Anyway, let me quickly shout out my stream to my Discord, and we will get on what we have, the drama. Oh, and I think I forgot to turn on the music, but now it's on. Tell me if the music is too loud or if anything is not to your liking. Alrighty. Send me an Euro Skies box. Bro, I sold it. I don't have it anymore. I sold it to Pokevault. Shit went up like crazy after I sold it, though. Ryan, good to see you, bro. Hey, a stream exciting? Yeah, I know. It's a very rare occurrence. A Wild Rock Sandy stream has appeared. Fish can't swim. Hey, the legendary to rock. I love that, bro. This guy has been commenting on freaking every single video that I've ever done with those 4 emojis, and I freaking love him for it. Rock, when are we making faceless channels about how to steal credit card info with Minecraft gameplay in the back? Now. Today's the day, Dama. Me and Dom were actually talking about that because it appears to be some sort of trend to do faceless, like AI kind of voice channels, and apparently they put in like 6 figures. So I don't know. Seems to be like a good possibility to make money, but I've been just too lazy. I haven't even tried. Fam, you need to fix that hair. I do. But good to see you, Doge. Buddy, the Doge. Not other Doge. Not Dogecoin. How's it going, the real Rock? Clayton, good to see you, Clay. Always a pleasure seeing you. Rock, I'm not going to cranes if you looking like that. Oh, man. AI channel? Ew, yeah, it is. It's a little ill, to be honest. AI Peter Griffin only. Hey, Peter. Hey, Peter, what are you doing, Peter? All right, so we have a few topics to cover today. So, first, it's a little bit dumb, maybe a little petty by me, but maybe some people didn't quite understand my last video, okay? It's nothing too crazy. I just wanted to clarify a few things because I feel like the sentiment kind of got lost in the sauce. So, The like ratio is pretty much, I don't care about the like ratio, but it's pretty positive overall. But for example, this guy says, this might be an unpopular opinion, but I'm glad GameStop is canceling part of people's orders. And if you guys don't know, if you haven't watched my video, basically GameStop is canceling people's pre-orders if they ordered more than the limit. And the problem with that is because they only put the limit after people already placed their pre-orders. So it seems to be just a little bit unfair in my opinion. And I feel like that's the main problem. Great freeze frame. Oh no, did the frames freeze? That's not good. But I think that seems to be like the biggest issue that I have with what GameStop is doing. It seems a bit disingenuous. And even if you put in the argument of, well, maybe GameStop just wasn't allocated as much and that's why they're cutting back. Fair, but at the same time, I also think that isn't good. That means there's some mismanagement going on in the company. And that means they can't track what they're selling and what they're actually getting. So I think that is a very, very like red flag in and itself. But let me read the rest of the comment. I just went on a tangent there. My bad. Product is scarce right now, and it will be for the foreseeable future. People who place pre-orders for 20 plus packs and more than 2 ETBs would not have if product wasn't this hard to find. If canceling pre-orders, canceling partial amounts of large orders means more people get the product, I'm all for it. I'd be more than happy if I just got 3 packs of Journey together and release date. But I probably won't because of people like this. But here's the problem that I have with it. Hold up. I'm just going to make sure that this is distracting me. I have to pop out the chat so I don't see myself. Okay. There you go. So the reason why I have an issue with this is because, number one, other people are just not going to get that. All the other orders that GameStop is canceling, no, the other people are not going to magically get that. It's basically because GameStop is not correctly managing how much they are selling versus how much they are getting allocated. And that is just an obvious fact. I mean, GameStop is really, they don't really care too much about the people, in my opinion, but that's just my opinion, okay? What's the limit? For the sleep packs, it's 10. And I think for booster boxes, it might be 2 or so. But for example, like the guy in my video, he basically got 20 packs and then he got 10 in total. And I'm a firm believer listen, I'm all for limits, okay? I completely understand that. And I advocate for that on a regular basis. But the problem is, when you placed the pre-orders, you promise them a certain amount, and you can't just make up a policy after people already placed their pre-orders and expect people to not kind of raise their eyebrows and say, whoa, what's going on? I placed my pre-order, I got it all done, and only after you place the limits, now I have to suddenly pay for that? Like, it kind of seems a little bit unfair, right? So I have no problem with limits at all, and I think one of the comments kind of echoed that, because he, at first he got a little angry with me, but then he watched the actual video, and he kind of understood what I was trying to say. Let me see that comment. Did he delete? Oh, there it is. So he basically made a angry comment at first before watching the video, and then he says, "My bad about the last comment. I deleted it. I deleted it. I get what you're saying now. Since the pre-orders, I can't freaking see because my laptop is so far away. All right." I get it. Since they are pre-ordered and it was already done, they should 100% allow it. Not mentioning that they can't set limits, but they should have done it beforehand. Or they do it after with the launch, after pre-orders are done and shipped, which I agree with. I think they should fulfill the orders that they have promised, and then they should implement the limits for future orders and future products. I could completely understand that. Then they can set limits on orders that aren't pre-orders. I agree. I see your point, man. I agree. My bad. So that's kind of my point. Let me see the chat. Canceling instead of just giving them the limit is interesting. I wonder if it's a black and issue instead of actual decision. So no, they are giving them the limit. For example, the guy in my video, he ordered 20 sleep packs, but he is instead getting 10. So they are receiving the limit. They're not canceling the whole entire order. But even that, I just still don't agree with. I still think they should fulfill the actual order, because the limit change and all the policy changes of pre-orders happen after people have already bought the pre-orders. Back in. My bad, bro. My bad, okay? Cancel me. Cancel me. I'm sorry. I misread that. I meant back end, okay? I meant back end. GameStop. I didn't know people actually left comments without watching. Yeah, a lot of people do. They look at the title. They look about like 20 seconds in the video, and then they skip the rest. My bad. Should have read that better. Life's been rough, but I've got my card prison binder. Hell yeah. Speaking of which of that, here's a little slight intermission, but I'd highly recommend you guys getting those card prison binders, okay? The black version is sold out, okay? But the white one is still in style, okay? I was going to say a joke, but I probably shouldn't. But yeah, the white ones are really nice. You got like gold zip ring and the emblem on the whole entire thing. It fits both top sleeved and regular sleeve cards. It is a fantastic addition if you guys want to protect your cards. So I would highly recommend you guys getting that little shill. My bad. But yeah, but that's basically kind of my like summary on what I was kind of getting at. Because again, I feel like people are kind of like a little bit misinterpreting what I was trying to say. I am all for limits. Absolutely, they should do it. But I have a problem with them not fulfilling previous pre-orders after their policy change. Did you just make a hurdle sound? Yes, I did. For some reason, like acid just came up. You'll be hearing from my lawyer. I haven't got my gold and black binder yet, but I don't have any left, bro. Rock is restarted. True. I'm trying to not say. I was about to say that's crazy. I'm trying not to say the R word that much. Okay, I'm trying to replace it with the restarted word. I'm trying to be a good man. Okay, I'm trying to be a good man. Can you? Let me see. What was it? I should put my chat on top chat. By the way, hold up, my bad. There we go. What's up? What's up, Mama Collectibles? Good to see you. I think the limit was always 10. They were just GameStop hopping. Well, the limit was not always 10 for pre-orders because, as you see, people placed the pre-orders for more than that on their website. So, the fact that people placed their pre-orders is kind of telling on their own, right? They place the pre-orders, and that's how it's always been on the GameStop website. You could always place more than 10 amount. OMG, thank you, Rock, for trying to replace that word. I'm trying, okay? I'm trying to be a good man, okay? I'm trying to be a good man. It's hard because I use that word very frequently. And it's not for any other reason. I just have it in my vocabulary. TL, good to see you. Yo, FOMO, exactly. Just we got a FOMO all over the place. But anyway, speaking of which, of the GameStop drama, this is on Poke Beach. This is GameStop is now selling TCG products above MSRP upon release. So let's look at this. GameStop has just listed the latest Pokemon TCG products on their website for higher than Pokemon's retail price. In recent months, GameStop has been selling some Pokemon TCG products above MSRP after release, but this is the first time the company has ever sold products above MSRP upon release. Or sorry, after release and then upon release. TPCI sell sheets list the Prismatic Evolution Super Collection box for $89.99. GameStop has listed here for $100. I think that's pretty reasonable. I don't think that's really too bad. A $10 difference, I think that's fair, to be honest. However, I did see some crazy scalper prices, and that's a hint to the other video we're gonna react. But let me go back to my Leonhard video that I have done, and you could see that they were doing some crazy prices on these freaking boxes. For example, this one was kind of like, I think, about market price, which is still kind of crazy. And then we have this one for $41, which is nowhere near that price. And then we got Silver Tempest, but yada yada. I'm trying to look for that other one. There it is. The ETB of Silver Tempest for $81. This is crazy. And I've seen other people report that they have seen these similar prices in their own local GameStop. So, yeah. It's pretty crazy. And the reason why I have a problem with this, and I've kind of said this in this video as well, is simply because of this. GameStop usually never did this. I know people have said that, hey, you know what, they sometimes increase the prices on a few products before, but they have never done it to this extent before. If an LGS did it, I wouldn't really have that much of an issue, but it's because GameStop is the one that is implementing these market or scalper prices. I just think that GameStop shouldn't be doing that, okay? And that is only because I put GameStop at a way larger standard than all these LGSs and etc. When I think about, like, you know, these big Pokemon stores, I think of Target, Walmart, and GameStop. And I would say the same thing if Target decided to do that. I would say the same thing if Walmart decided to do that. So I just think it's a little bit off-putting when GameStop is implementing these changes when they should have the adequate amount of distribution from, you know, adequate amount of products from distribution. So I just find it a little bit interesting. I'm not too sure. So that's why I'm kind of a little bit against that. However, I can understand why it may seem, you know, a little bit hypocritical if I'm giving the green flag to local game stores for doing it, but not GameStop. I just think I put GameStop at a way larger standard than other places. So that's why I have an issue with it. Why was Oreo Cakester's video message deleted? Let me search that. Roxanne, before all this boom, Toys R Us here in Canada was always the priciest for Pokemon cards. But now during the boom, they're now the cheapest. Because they haven't touched their prices. That's kind of based. That's very based. Toys R Us, they will forever be the greatest company of all time, in my opinion, okay? I freaking loved going to Toys R Us when I was a kid. I still am, but before they shut down in America. Drama plus the Get Jelly Rock. I'll give it a watch. I appreciate it. Rock the Goat, appreciate you, Brandon. GG's to GameStop. Yeah, it's not really looking too good, in my opinion. It's really not looking too good. Best Buy sneak dropping the Prismatic Super Premium Collection while everyone was waiting on their drop system is nasty. Did they? Hold up, I gotta fact check this. Really? That is crazy. I never would have guessed that. What? Did they really? If GameStop sells products for scalper prices, the employees and managers will not see that profit straight to the stakeholders. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's why I also have a big issue with that. At least LGSs or local game stores, at least the owners of that place are getting the profits. But, and you know, as you know, opening a local game store is very, very expensive. So I can sympathize with people that have to put these products on a way higher markup because they have to if they want to survive as a business. They can't be selling their products for MSRP every single time, or else they're just never going to make money. And I completely sympathize with them. That way, that's why I don't really like when GameStop does it, because I just don't feel like they have a reason to. Can't stay long. Class about to start. Don't worry about it, bro. I appreciate Gonzo for stopping by. I appreciate it, man. What are you going to learn today, Gonzo? What are you going to learn today? Come here to visit Toys R Us whenever you want, huh? I wish. I would want to go to... I would go to Canada just to go to Toys R Us again, to be honest. On Friday, they dropped the pre-orders while everyone was waiting for the 151 booster bundles. That is insane. Crazy work. I wonder, actually, let's look a little bit of a gander how much those premium collection boxes are going for right now. God, damn. Damn. All right, there you go. Let's go to eBay. Let's go to Prismatic Evolutions. I just had a brain fart. I spelled that wrong, brother. Sorry. Ha! Shit! Damn! Holy shit! 40 freaking bucks, 400 bucks. Damn. That's freaking a lot. Oh my god. That's diabolical. What are these people on? Holy hell. This is insane. We still have Toys R Us and OZ. Do you got? Oh, I think they have kind of reopened slightly in Macy's, right? Or do you have an actual store? Because that'd be awesome. That's insane. Yeah, Jason, it is freaking insane. $400 for this shit. Do they have at least something else? Okay. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, fair enough, I guess. I mean, it has the whole Eevee promo card, SAR too. So, I can understand it, I guess. And it has a pretty cool. Okay, I can understand. Yeah, has a freaking cool little whatever that is. A furry Eevee deck. Furry Eevee deck box. Lord have mercy. Okay, I can understand the hype. I would buy this for sure. And a cool playmat too. Oh man. Shit. How many packs? It is 15. It's not even on my distro to pre-order. That's crazy, Jason. Well, add to cart. Maybe we cook. I'm just kidding. I would never do that. But I'm not going to delete it from the cart. Because I'm going to order it after the stream is done. I'm just kidding. Furry lol. Christopher, good to see you. I want the playmat and the promo, then that's it. Yeah, those are pretty fire-ass cards, to be honest. Rock is a furry. How did you know? How did you know? Guilty as charged. I just want the playmat and Eevee if it doesn't cost an arm and a leg. Yeah, it's definitely going to cost an arm and a leg. Just gonna... There you go. Is that MSRP or resale value? It's resale value. The MSRP is, let's go back here. It is $89.99. GameStop is selling it for $100. How is it $90 for 15 packs when other UPCs are $120 for 16? I'm not too sure actually. That's a good question, because objectively they are putting more stuff in here, at least in my eyes. I don't know, I feel like they're putting more stuff in this box. I mean, we could look at it again. We have a bunch of packs. We have, it looks like a card stand show-off holder, whatever the frick that's called. A really crazy promo. Maybe they kind of excluded all those like metal coins and all that. So maybe it's cheaper to make, I believe. So maybe that's why. Not too really sure, though. That's a good question. Toys R Us inside of Macy's is just not the same. I agree. Other UPCs had promos, I guess. I don't know, though. Yeah, they had promo. Yeah, they did have a lot. Maybe that's why. I think they excluded some of the promos. They excluded some of the gold coins and all the other accessories to make it probably cheaper. Because I bet the gold coins are significantly way more expensive to make than, you know, just a few packs. Rock Roll mustache for Seattle CP3 and I'll buy you a pretzel. Brother, I wish. I freaking wish. Less promos? Yeah, like for example, the UPC, the Charizard UPC had like 3. But I don't think that's going to contribute too much to the cost. So it is significantly more cheaper than the previous ones, which were 120. So my guess, it's like the expensive ones to make, like gold coins and all that. By the way, freaking, I'm such an idiot. The Common Collector, thank you so much for becoming a weeb. I appreciate you, man. I don't know why. I answered that in my head, but I did not tell the camera. I am so sorry, bro. I just realized that. I really appreciate you, bro. Really, really appreciate you. Rock, did you know it only costs Pokemon Company $5 to $10 to make a booster box? I mean, Pokemon are the ones winning along. Yeah, it's true. That's crazy. I mean, I'm not really surprised, though. Making bank. Come to Seattle CP3 and I'll buy a fake mustache. Dude, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be going to Seattle CP3. Unfortunately, I will be going to the Tampa one, though. It's not a UPC, so-called. This one is called a SPC. Ah, true. True. Whoa. No, he's on to something, chat. No, Brandon cracked the freaking code, boys. I'm not even being sarcastic, too. That is a very valid point. It's not like the other ones. It's a super premium collection box. Not an ultra premium collection box. I guess super is below ultra. Pokemon increases the price arbitrarily based on promos. Look at some of the collection boxes for $70 with 6 packs. I guess they do, maybe. But for example, wasn't there a Greninja Ultra Premium Collection box? Let me look at this. Damn, that's a lot. Like for example, this I don't get. Wow, that's going for $200. That's crazy. All right, can I click on? Man, can I click on this? Thank you. It's about that time. Wait, can you guys see that? Oh, is it covering it up? Nah. Wait, is it? Nah, you guys can see it. Anyway, has like 3 regular EX promos. And I'm pretty sure it was sold at 120. Is it dictated by the promos? I can understand it, but at the same time, I think it's probably other, like, due to the other accessories as well. But I do agree that promos do play a factor for sure. But that's crazy. $200? Wow. I mean, I do agree that on the outside it looks really cool. But the packs that you get and the overall other stuff is kind of shit, to be honest. Like it's kind of useless. And the promos as well, like shit. Yeah, that's it. Bad time for me, so hope you guys have a good stream. Good night, everyone. I appreciate you only in life. Appreciate you for always stopping by. Love you, bro. Don't worry, the UPC comes out in September. Super premium collection box. Ultra premium collection box. Sounded like you were yelling to a teacher. I know you're homeschooled. Oh, man. It is true, though. Naruto box. True. It does look like Naruto's Sharingan. Oh, sorry. Freaking Shuriken. That does look kind of cool. But anyway, on another note. Looks like I've been yapping about this topic a little bit too much. Especially GameStop. Freak GameStop. GameStop, 120% cooked, okay? 120% cooked now. After this, yeah. Seems to be about fair. Or should we do like 115% cooked? Nah, I kind of want to do 120% cooked. Yeah, GameStop, officially 120% cooked, chat. Anyway, damn, Cinderella. Shit. Anyway, we got Cynthia, baby. Oh, Lord. Have mercy on my soul. I'm about to bust. Absolute freaking cinema. Cinema. 151%. That was a good one. Absolute cinema. This shit's looking very good. What do you guys thoughts about this card? Dude, this is going to be a crazy card in Heatwave Arena. Dude, Heatwave Arena is looking to be a pretty good set in my opinion. And then we have this beautiful ponytail, by the way. Absolutely gorgeous freaking card. If anybody says this is shit and this is, oh my god, it's just like, it's like a crayon. It's like a 4-year-old drew this. Shut up. You're adopted. This is absolutely peak art. Absolutely. This card, oh my god, I would pay $50 for this card. It is so, it's so vibrant, so soft, so beautiful. I love that ponytail. Exactly. Tina gets it. Oh, Rapidash. Oh, yeah, I think this is a Rapidash. Absolute freaking cinema. It's mid. Chat. Go to his house and tickle his toes. Jesus Christ. Poor adopted kids. It's unbelievable. Yes, it is so good. 9 out of 10 chomp. I agree. It's really good. It's like no. I disagree with you. It's like an 8.9 out of 10. It's 8.9. Get ready to pay 1K. I hope not. But this is my prediction. Okay, this is my well-educated prediction. Okay, this is gonna be 150 on release. 150 on release. That's my call, okay? I want you guys to clip this and we'll revisit after the set comes out. Some watercolor pony. Listen, Aaron, you little shit. That is the best card that I've ever seen in the last decade, okay? And if you don't agree with me, if you don't agree with every single opinion that I say, I'm gonna be very pissed. I'm just kidding. Everybody can have opinions, okay? At least that's what I say. If nobody agrees with my opinion, then you're dead to me. I'm just kidding. Or am I? I have really intense sarcasm. I'm sorry. Great freaking cards by Heat Arena. Absolute freaking cinema. Bald-headed collector. Yo, what's up, Clutch? Bro, you're crazy? Nah, I'm not crazy. You're crazy. What constitutes as crazy, okay? A crazy for you might not be the same crazy for somebody else. So maybe on the scale of crazy, I'm actually undervalued in your opinion, okay? You have to look at this things objectively, okay? 151 on release is wild. No, I think it's definitely gonna be 150 on release. I think that's, but granted, that's only on release, okay? I think it will come down to around $80. That's my guess. Can you get a beanie like that? No, you know, I should get a beanie. That sounds pretty cool. We value you. Aw, thank you, Aaron. Thank you. That means a lot. But anyway, I should probably be better prepared because I should get a link for this channel. Give me one sec. Ooh, Asmongold just dropped the video. Shit. I'm gonna watch that after. Let's look at here. Okay, let me copy and paste this video. All right, make sure you guys give this guy. Make sure you give this guy a sub, because we're gonna be reacting to his video. Rock, you got 7 minutes. 7 minutes of what? I mean, 6 minutes. 6 minutes of what? Oh, for my bedtime? True. True. If that Cynthia is 150 on release, I'm copying ASAP. Oh, yeah, it will definitely be on release. I think it will even go down, in my opinion. 100% it will go down. But yeah, make sure you guys give that guy a sub. Give him a like. Guard times are going to be over 100. I could see it go. I could see it going to 100 as well, okay? I could see it going to 100. But I'm trying to be a little more conservative. But I can understand being at 200 for sure. Anyway, let's watch this video and see how it goes, because there's apparently some drama going on with Pokey and Alpha Investments. Oh my gosh, this is Rock Sandy. He's my hero. No, you're my hero, Trev. Anyway, let's look at it. Oh, I got to do it in YouTube Watch. Hold up. There it is. Okay.
Okay, I'm done. I'm not nostalgianomics. I'm not going to steal from Alpha Investments.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
You serious?
But these issues just seem to line up a little too much between Alpha Investments,
Ooh,
Rudy,
show me the drama.
and Pokey and Brian, as maybe there's a little riffraff going on. I'm not really sure if this is intentional or not, but I'm just kind of picking up some kind of friction here. And that's
Okay,
because
show me what you got.
Pokey NE, which has covered Pokemon and talks about making a Pokemon business, has made a video saying that he would outperform or outdo Rudy from Alpha Investments.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm sorry, Annie. That's not gonna happen. Bro, Rudy is so incredibly rich. It's absolutely insane. Dude, he got stacks of cards and freaking anything, dude. Put this towards the Cynthia Garchomp fund. Dude, my mans. My mans. I appreciate you for the $10, the Bald-Headed Collector. Really do appreciate you. Man, thank you. That's $10 closer to my goal. I appreciate you, man. Absolutely amazing, dude. Rudy is in a league of its own. Yeah, absolutely, dude. I don't think there's gonna be anybody who's up to his level that isn't just like, honestly, distributors. I think distributors have less than what Rudy has in some cases. Who is Rudy? Alpha Investments. He is one of the prominent Pokemon investors, I guess. Can you let me copy it? There you go. 190 to go. Nah, they really appreciate it though. Really appreciate it. So this is Alpha Investments. He's been doing content for a while now. Let's look at his most popular one. Yep, he's mainly a Magic the Gathering kind of guy, but he also heavily dives into Pokemon. Yeah, he was also the same guy that was shilling for it's the same guy that was shilling for Metazoo, and that ended up crashing. So he lost a shit ton on that, folks. Yeah, so that's Rudy. I like him, to be honest. A lot of people hate him for being egotistical or whatnot. But I really do think he's a pretty solid guy. He stood the test of time. He's been in this community for a while, and that's just something that you can't really ignore. But anyway.
And it's been known that Brian has gone up a lot in subscribers over the past boom, where he's reached now finally 50,000 subs. But just watch this clip right here.
Do what other people are not doing, and you do that for long enough, you will probably win. That's kind of the mantra that I've been living by in the Pokemon card business world, and it's the mantra
I respect the hustle though.
Living by too.
I love I love Brian.
That can come from living from that mantra. Result number 1, you go bankrupt and move back in with your parents. Result number 2, you become the next Rudy from Alpha Investments. And so far, I'm on the way to Rudy, but I love my mom and dad, so if it goes the other way, I'm good with that too.
Now, because of that and his projection talking about the monetary gains he's making from selling things, there were a lot of people on the top comments, including Alex XCXN7 and
Rudy is on another level. Catching up to him is impossible. Yeah, I mean, at this point, he's like some sort of deity. He's some sort of god. I think it's going to be pretty hard to catch up to him, in my opinion. It's going to be very hard. Did you name God Rudy as clickbait? Very bad, Timmy. That's great.
What the fuck is going on there? Rudy's.
We're gonna fasten this video. No shame. I love this guy, but we're gonna fasten just for the viewer experience.
On another level, catching up to him is impossible. And someone below that says, did you name God Rudy as clickbait? Very bad, Timmy. I'm just going to say, Rudy has been known for his infamous takes on Magic the Gathering Pokemon that was known to be sealed in his bathroom for years.
Oh, that was crazy, dude. Like, everybody called him like a freaking idiot for having this much Pokemon because that was in the dry area. But now people are freaking praying to him. So that's why I kind of respect him, because he was buying shit. He was investing a significant amount of money when nobody wanted it. And I respect the hell out of that. Is he a Pokemon version of Anonymous? I guess so. Yep, Metazoo is back, unfortunately. Yeah, I've seen it's back with their kind of Kickstarter. Oh, actually, they're under new management. And I gotta say, I'm digging the new art style. Okay, I think the guy who is in charge is very, very passionate for Metazoo, and I trust him a lot in what he's doing. So, and he also listens to the community a lot. Like, for example, a lot of people didn't like the new Metazoo box look, and he took that criticism and he changed the whole box look. So I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty base of him.
And whatever physical niche hobby seems to be around, including even old, like, 18th century artwork. But I'll tell you, oftentimes this is kind of shrouded in this character of mystery and the lore of knowing social patterns and psychological aspects of the human brain when it comes to collectibles. That's why people follow him. Now, in a recent video, he has made a topic saying why he will not buy Japanese Pokemon cards, which is
so he's racist. I'm just kidding, chat. That was a joke. That was a joke. Don't cancel me, please, for the 5th time. Not again.
And that's because if you look at Brian's account, on
more competition, the better. I agree.
Always talking about investing in Japanese, diversification, and things like that. But this is just what I want.
So, I want to address a couple of comments today in the poking your mom world.
Poking your
Just
mom.
remember, folks, when the market's really strong,
Fucking love him.
everyone behaves a certain way. When the market is off the chart, red hot, like it is now, you're going to see everybody kind of start to go to backup plans, last resorts.
True.
Everyone's going to start trying to do the little Patreon things. Everyone's going to do the whole sales.
That is very true, and it's not just like people like Alpha Investments, Pokey. It's also collectors. Like, a lot of people are resorting to Japanese product now that they are priced out of English product, and that is why we are. That's why we're seeing a little bit surge in value for the Japanese side of things. It's just because people are just way priced out of English, so they have to have some sort of alternative, and that so happens to be Japanese. And also some other places are seeing resurgence as well, like such as Korean. Chinese, on the other hand, it's a little bit weird. I feel like they operate on a whole different market. It's kind of weird. I don't know what's going on in that market. I feel like it doesn't follow any trends at all. It's a whole different thing. It's almost like the Chinese are gatekeeping again. The Chinese are gatekeeping.
You're going to start seeing all these new businesses and Little Rudies. I like that. Lil Rudy. Not little. Lil Rudy. Lil Rudy. You're going to see, you're going to start to see interesting things. And then you'll start to see a lot of American sellers selling Japanese Pokemon. And you all keep asking me, Rudy, are you going to expand into Japanese Pokemon?
As you can see here, he's talking about investing and moving capital into that. And
he don't have the balls.
Which I think is an indirect way of saying to Brian, I would not put money in Japanese Pokemon, and the difficulties that can be with that as far as the hype and how the market does go up and go down and how it's secondary. But on top of that, he does give some thoughts on it as to why those are his thoughts.
You're going to start to see stores need to have product on their shelves. So usually they're going to start to go to the next best thing. Now, in normal market conditions, Japanese Pokemon doesn't sell that well. In this market, yeah, non-English sealed product actually sells.
That is true.
Eventually turn. When the market turns, the items that fall the hardest are non-English sealed products. They don't perform the same as their English counterparts.
I do agree that they don't perform the same, but I do agree there's definitely some longevity in the Japanese side. For example, my 151 booster boxes, over time, I bought them for $50, and before the whole English boom happened, that $50 box went up to $100. So I agree and disagree with it. I think there's a lot of cases where Japanese product definitely does appreciate in value very nicely, but I do agree that it operates on a whole different kind of spectrum of the market. Man, Rock is live. This is a lucky day. How do you do, everyone? How art thou on this fine day? I am very, very splendid, good sir. I appreciate your worry for my feelings. I appreciate you, good sir. Best of XY 2700, I think. Yeah, exactly. Like, for example, best of XY. Like, those are crazy, dude. Like, technically outperforming some of the X and Y sets. If you're just looking at how many packs they're getting. Versus series, I mean, that as well. And pretty much any single vintage Japanese sealed pack, pretty much. My LGS here in Texas has more Japanese product than they do English products. Yeah, it's probably because maybe it's more easier to get, I guess. More people are willing to, you know, sell from overseas, maybe. Just check their Insta. The art looks great. Definitely looks like its own thing. I'll pick up a booster box on the of the new base set to support the new version. I do agree. I 100% agree, Bald-Headed Collector. I'm very keen on getting it. Maybe I'll do a stream opening some of the new MetaZoo boxes, but I'm not too sure. But I definitely in support. I'd still rather obviously pick One Piece because I have MetaZoo trauma right now because I still actually have quite a bit of boxes in my closet. It's kind of ridiculous. 2017 Ultra Shiny GX and 2019 Tag Team GX All Stars, like $600 range, I think. Yes. They are going for an insane amount of money. What do you think happens to the old ones? What do you mean by that? Do you think like what's gonna happen after this point? I mean, they kind of slowly appreciate in value. I think that's just been a common trend for Japanese. I appreciate you, Ryan, for always shouting out all the people in the chat. I think that this situation solidified Japanese product for the future. I know. I actually, Lucky Bunny is kind of cooking here. I do actually agree. Because I think more people are aware of Japanese product now. And more people are invested in it. 100%. One Piece CCG is a solid choice. Yeah, I just had to. I just like the art as well. You know, those big boobies. You know, gotta love them. The old MetaZoo boxes. Oh, the old MetaZoo boxes. Oh, kind of depends, to be honest. Yeah, they're kind of worthless. To be honest. We can take a look actually. R&D, good. Oh, what the fuck? R&D, good to see you, bro. I hope everyone goes to MetaZoo. Yeah, but I really hope that, because then I would make a bunch of money. Let's look at TCG player in MetaZoo. Did I freaking see Balto? Hold up. Rewind that shit. That's freaking Balto. Holy shit. I love Balto. Yeah. Mom, man, dude. Maybe I should get some Lord Kana too. Damn. All right. Tell me they have a Balto card somewhere here. Where's the ball? Frick is the Balto card? Dang, they're going crazy. Some of the cards in Locana look so good. But anyway, these are the prices. This is basically equivalent of a booster box, by the way. So they have 10 booster packs and all the other necessities, which is not bad, honestly. $16. It's not really bad. Let's look at the MetaZoo Cryptid Nations. What? All right, let's do that. All right, why can I never find MetaZoo product? I don't know why. It's like they're freaking. There it is. Anyway, this is like the first edition. Wow, that's still pretty good. A Cryptid Nation first edition booster box is still going for $130. That is still quite a bit. Obviously, at its peak. Nah, I mean, the graph doesn't even show, but at its peak, it was a couple $100. Patiently waiting for the pink card Prison Binder. Jan, I'm trying. I'm trying to get that. I'm trying to see what the freaking my distributors can do, but sorry, manufacturers. But we'll see how it goes. Appreciate you, Jan, for stopping by. Always a pleasure seeing you. Rock Bacon, just make Jen a custom binder already. I'm trying. These Chinese freaking manufacturers are freaking driving me nuts. They're insane, dude. Anyway, I should probably finish this video, right? I think that's a good idea.
Parts. They don't have the same print runs. They don't have the same demand. Booster boxes of new Pokemon Journey Together, or I don't know, Team Rocket, or whatever's coming in a year from now come out, and they're selling back to 120, 130. If you're holding a lot of Japanese sealed booster boxes of Pokemon, I'm not saying you're gonna lose your ass. But I'm just saying you better reevaluate what you're doing. My concern is Japanese sealed product is outside my risk tolerance. So
That's
when
fair.
The market
I
goes
think
back to
that's
normal
fair.
ranges where English booster boxes are between, I'm not going to say 100 or less, that ain't happening, but English booster boxes go back to 120, 130, 140, 150 for a new release. Between 120s and 150s before tax. When that happens, the Japanese counterparts are going to be very red flag risky, and that is outside my comfort zone for deploying capital in the amount of risk I'm willing to take.
Now, I thought that would be the end of the riffraff, but I was like, I'm not the only person.
I mean, he
that's
kind of
probably
cooking. That's
considering
pretty
this
much what I had to
view
say.
here, because somebody went over on to the podcast for It Was Never a Phase card podcast, and they prompted this question right here.
You're the big Japanese guy, and how it is primarily a hot commodity in this market, and for that reason is too much of a risk. What are your thoughts on that?
I think it depends on when you buy it. I think buying it at market price, like right now, I don't think any of it's investable at the current market price. Well, that's not true. Like Mask of Change is still very affordable. Crimson Haze, Stellar, Miracle. There's some affordable ones out there. I don't think that would be a bad investment for the ones that are like 50 USD. But yeah, I mean, as far as investing
agree
in
with
like
that
Japanese
also.
151, Shiny Treasure EX, I mean, I see his point. But at the same time, we've been through a market like this very similar, 3 years ago, and if you would have invested in all those sets, you'd be very, very...
Yeah, I mean, like, there's a lot of different shit, like, 151, V-Star Universe. I mean, they have proven that they have surged in value and went up over time. For example, 151 at a certain time was going for $250, $300 at the Japanese boom. Okay, $300 a box. Okay, that's insane. And then it crashed down all the way to $50. I got a bunch of Japanese 151 booster boxes at Card Party for $50. And right now, they're at $150. That's pretty damn good, in my opinion. That's pretty damn good.
very well off right now. So I don't know. I think it's definitely more volatile. I always tell people with 151, Japanese 151, every time they announce a reprint, that's when the price tanks, because supply and demand doesn't exist anymore, because it's such a with 151 Japanese supply and demand, like that law.
And not only that, it's also just Japan's process of reprinting sets. Like, I kid you not, like, Japan is so proficient in freaking printing sets. That was like that one issue in 2021 where nobody could get it. They freaking learned their lesson. Whenever they're saying they're reprinting shit, they are reprinting that shit to the brim. They do not care about anything. They don't care about the scalpers, resellers, or anything. They don't care about any of that. They will reprint that shit until it's pretty much worthless. And then over time, obviously, the sets go up again. Just like I did with 151 and V-Star Universe.
Apply because the system itself is broken, because there's no one knows how many are actually out there except for me, where I know that these Japanese suppliers are holding literally hundreds and hundreds of cases. My supplier themselves has a wall from like side to side, probably 15, 20 feet, floor to ceiling, 3 cases deep. There are a shitload of 151 booster boxes out there. So
there is
the concept of supply and demand. It doesn't actually apply here because it's so everything's so manipulated.
So as you can see, there is a lot of like kind of indirect talking, I think, going on between these two. And I don't know if there is a relationship.
I wouldn't really
outside
say
of
it's
these two, but
manipulated. I think actually there's just a lot of demand for 151 boxes, even in the Japanese sector. So, first time here on the live stream. Haveno, Roxandy, Haveno, everybody. Good to see you, Henry Daddy. Henry Daddy. Good to see you. Appreciate you for stopping by. We're just reacting to some little bit drama with Alpha Investments and Pokey, so maybe you could rewatch it when you have time. But yeah, it's very interesting. Basically, to summarize, Alpha Investments was basically saying that the Japanese market is more riskier than the English market, and that is why he is never going to put a significant amount of capital to invest in it. And Pokey says like, well, I don't really think that's the case. I think there's definitely some good options to buy Japanese boxes. So, and this guy who is compiling everything, he's basically saying that these two people are kind of like clashing against each other indirectly. So they're not like like directly calling out each other's names, but they says like the context around the subject was pretty telling that they were talking about each other. So yeah, saving for a rewatch. I appreciate you.
I feel like Rudy likes to hold that leverage of the tier of higher than
Rock,
some
drama,
other people,
those are
because
no
obviously he has
two things
positions
I
that
would
are
do
bigger
together.
than other collectors, or I should say store owners or whatever, because I don't really know how much they're doing. And on top of that, I will tell you that people were stealing moves of Rudy's by like having Patreon sales or email sales, which by the way, Brian did on Pokey during the Journey Together stuff, and kind of doing that move as well. So I don't know if this is kind of like a butting heads thing, or if this is just like the imitation is the greatest form of flattery type of thing. Now, one part of this video that was intriguing to me with Brian's response was like, if all these distributors in Japan have wall-to-wall inventory of Japanese 151, they're just holding it in order to slowly distribute or leak that out, when does the average consumer get a win? Because anytime I watch any content, it seems like the average consumer is just totally screwed and will never get a winning hand in any of this. So
That's
where
just
I
how
wanna bring
things
you guys,
are
like,
when
what
the
are your guys'
market's
thoughts
hot.
about this Alpha Investments Rudy type subliminal messaging to Brian at Pokey and E?
Great
Do
video.
you think that this is some kind of feud, or maybe people like me and other people that are prompting these questions, or maybe just reading into it, maybe just a little bit too much? I'd love to.
Bro, I see Destin Rivals ETBs in the back. No, you don't. Erase that from your mind. Bam. You know. Good. Nothing ever happened. Tits McGee, good to see you. I always get a laugh when I hear that name. But anyway, again, please do me a solid favor and watch that video, give it a like, subscribe to that guy. He is a solid fella. He actually does some really good high quality commentary content. I'm surprised that he actually doesn't have more subs, to be honest. Maybe he did like kind of like a switch in content in the past. Like, for example, he used to, if my internet, okay, hello, okay, yep, okay, internet just wouldn't load. He just did like other commentary content and then started doing Pokemon, so maybe that kind of like messed with the algorithm. But anyway, he does fantastic content. Girl blames white people for Pokemon and price inflation. Should we watch that? I that would be a funny thing to watch, but I don't know. That would be really funny. Men in Black and Flash, and I forgot exactly. I had to make him forget because, like, you know, I can't a lot of people seeing the Destin Rivals ETBs in the background, you know. As an average consumer, I feel screwed by the market, which is why I shifted to completing my national Dex binder and waiting for Gundam TTG. I mean, that's completely fair, to be honest, for sure. I think that's really fair. I think that's great, to be honest. It's Seismic Shock Secret Persona. Oh, that's good. That's good. Hey, Pokemanic, good to see you. Open one up for us. Nah. I'm waiting to resell those Destin Rivals ETBs. Okay, I'm gonna make a huge profit off of that. Don't you know? Oh man. But anyway, I kind of wanted to make a little bit of a shorter kind of stream. I still have some work to do on my end, so I appreciate everyone for watching. And I'm going to make sure to do these a little bit more frequently during the week. We're kind of catching up on like about an hour or so, about the amount of time that I was kind of planning for. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys for stopping by. We had some, you know, solid concurrent viewers throughout the whole entire stream, which I really appreciated. So one last shill for the day. Please get your card prison binders. The black one went out of stock, but fear no more because the white one is still in here. It boasts a sleek leather white. Oopsie, that's not supposed to be there. Little sticky note. Boasts a sleek leather design and also gold throughout the whole entire binder. Make sure, and above all else, obviously, not only can you fit top loaders You could fit regular sleeved cards, okay? Yeah. This binder don't discriminate your size, okay? It accommodates your every need. Resealed binder. Your stream is flipped too? Oh shit, that's alright. You guys get the gist of it. It says card prison on the binder. Will the glistening black binder be making a return? It is. In the next version, there will be a black version as well. Fear no more. But that specific black version that I have sold out, yeah, that specific version is not coming back. But it is gonna, the black version or black binders will make a return, just not in the exact same way. I thought it was just you know who. Rock, I'll be sure to get mine once I am no longer $48 in debt to my friend who won't quit bothering me about it. Oh no. That's Nell, friend. He should just give it to you for free, man. Come on. What is that man doing? Get your card prison binders, or else I'm going to come to your house and tickle your feet. Jumbo card lives matter. Listen, there's not a lot of jumbo card collectors, okay? But maybe later down the road, I'll accommodate jumbo lives, jumbo collectors as well. They're just not important right now, okay? They're in the minority, okay? So it's freaking ridiculous. Everybody owes me money, Rock. Do you now? Love my card prison binders. Waiting for the next version to drop. I really appreciate you, Lord Wise Wolf. Say we got a happy customer in chat. That's definitely not my alt account that I just did right now. Lord Wise Wolf is definitely not my alt account, okay? I'm just joking. No, he's not. I'm being sarcastic. He's not, okay? My daughter loves jumbo cards before she tries to eat them. I mean, they do look pretty tasty. Pause. Okay, can you unpause me, please? But anyway, hope you guys have an amazing day. And I'll see you on the next one. See you later, weebs. Mwah.